As we know, there are a ton of ways to fry a fish. However, in the Magnolia State in Mississippi, they do things a little differently. This might be the best fried fish you'll ever have. Welcome back to Cooking the States, a series where we cook a famous dish from a different state in every episode in an attempt to better understand the true identity of American food. Mississippi is the birthplace of the blues, the namesake of the third longest river on the entire planet, and home to the biggest catfish industry in the United States. So it only makes sense that the people that call Mississippi home know how to throw a fish fry. These are pond-raised catfish straight from Mississippi. I got them frozen and shipped in. Catfish is a delicious, super mild white fish. Some people are scared of it. I have no idea why. Well, I guess I do know why. It's because they're bottom feeders, but that doesn't affect the flavor. They don't taste super muddy, especially when they're raised in clean ponds, so. This is a fun little trick for better seasoned, tighter, and juicier fish. We're just gonna toss a quick cure on these boyos. Sprinkle equal parts kosher salt and shugs all over the fish. You can be a little heavy-handed here to ensure that both sides are fully covered, then let them chill out on a wire rack for about 10 minutes. While the fish cures, make a dredge by mixing together medium ground cornmeal, all-purpose flour, and some of this. This is the exact same Cajun Creole spice mix that we've used in the past. It's garlicky, it's spicy, and it has a nice color, but feel free to use your own spice blend if you'd like. Then, lastly, some kosher salt. Remember, we season every little component of this dish along the way for a more evenly seasoned, therefore flavorful end result. Mix that all around just to make sure that the spices are all evenly mixed within the flour. You can already feel it's like firmer. Now get some cold water running and rinse the fish off, then pat them dry with paper towels. Use a super sharp and long knife to slice the fish right down the middle on a slight curve, or on the bias. So this fish fry is going to be a little different than other similar fish fries. Get those images of fish and chips and Wisconsin fish fries out of your head, right? We're not going for a thick, substantial, cakey batter here. We're going for something really, really crisp and delicate, something that's going to brown nicely, and these catfish are going to curl up beautifully too. So literally nothing else but this seasoned dredge. Oh, I lied. Nothing else but this seasoned dredge and a little more salt. Just a tiny bit, because remember, we cured these already. This has salt in it. We're just really making sure that we cover our bases here. Learn how to weave applying salt into your cooking as you cook, and your food will taste so much better, trust me. Plop the fish in that dredge, then lightly press into it just to ensure that all the fish is nicely coated. Don't worry, even when the fish is patted dry, it's still tacky enough to pick up most of that breading. Fry the fish in preheated 350° Fahrenheit peanut oil, 5 or 6 pieces at a time, for about 2 to 3 minutes. We're going for golden fish, not quite golden brown yet, just golden. Once golden, remove the fish and repeat with the remaining pieces. Look at that proper curl, that's what we're looking for. We want them to curl over onto itself. Once the fish have finished their first fry, increase the heat to 375° Fahrenheit. What is it? Second fry. Then fry the fish again for 1 minute or until golden brown. This time you can make them golden brown. The second fry makes for a crispier, browner fish because it cooks off moisture that rises to the surface of the food once it's rested after its first fry. Double frying is a super nice trick for ensuring that crispy texture and dark color that we all know and love with fried food. Remove the fish from the oil, season with a pinch of salt, then set them aside while we work on another Mississippi specialty. Every good fish fry needs a good sauce. To a large bowl, add mayonnaise, ketchup, hot sauce, Worcestershire McDerber sauce, smoked paprika and garlic powder, black pepper, kosher salt, and you already know MSG, aka the God Particle. Then finish with a little lemon juice. This is what's known around the state of Mississippi as comeback sauce, named after the classic Southern farewell, "Y'all come back now, you hear?" Though distinctly Southern, this sauce was created at a Greek restaurant in Jackson, Mississippi. An immigrant invents a sauce that is so good that it becomes ingrained in the culture. It really doesn't get more American than that, folks. You can't have a fish fry without sides. Here we got some crispy corn fritters that many call hush puppies, and some tangy cabbage coleslaw. Both of these recipes can be found over on my website. I'll leave a link for you in the description. Alright, let's try this thing. Zang. Damn. Catfish is it's so mild, but it's still got some character to it. All it needs is a light little batter. Not even a batter, a coating, a dusting, a breading. There's the word. See, I really like a thinly coated piece of catfish that curls. I want to be able to catch another fish on this catfish, right? That is quite literally a fish hook. The season, that Cajun rub that we have on it with those little pieces of cornmeal, that kind of gives it a nice little pleasant, kind of like crunchy texture as well. It's just enough. It's not too much. It's not too cakey. You can taste the catfish really well. It's delicate. It's perfect fried fish. And of course, you can't have a fish fry from Mississippi without talking about some classic Southern hush puppies here. And of course, an acidic, tangy slaw. This is a mayonnaise-based slaw, but I hit it heavy with the vinegar because you're eating all this fried food. You want something crunchy, something to like wake you up, something bright and acidic to kind of like cleanse your palate from all this fried stuff. Max, man. I love me a hush pup. Basically just a corn fritter. And you gotta have the comeback sauce too. Oh man, that was worth it. Let me tell you right now, if you make this, I promise you, you're gonna be coming back for more. So yeah, that's Mississippi in a meal for you here. If you guys want to get more involved in what we're doing here at Omnivorous Adam, a great way to support us is over on the Patreon page, so I urge you to go check that out. And even if you can't financially support, no worries at all. Come say what up in the Discord. It's free and open to everybody. We be hanging out in there, so come say hello, introduce yourself. All the YouTube guys stuff, you know, like the video if you liked it or you're planning on making your own Mississippi fish fry. Sub to the channel if you're new here. If you're an existing omnivore, what up? Oh, and don't forget to share the video with your friends and fam. It really helps us out. Until next time, come back now.